Welcome, family, friends, alumni, distinguished guests, and those who we are all here to celebrate. The remarkably resilient and truly amazing class of 2024. I'm Mike Mazzio, Dean of the Olin Business School, and I am truly honored and privileged to host today's celebration. It is a tremendous joy and great honor to stand before you to recognize each and every one of you for your accomplishments. It is also my first graduation as Dean. And so if you'll indulge me for a moment with a smile. Thank you. I would like to begin, as we always do, by asking the graduates to acknowledge all the family and friends who are with us in person or by live stream. They all deserve a round of applause for their support and guidance on the way to this celebration. And while today is the day to celebrate our graduates, it's also Mother's Day. A special shout out to all the moms in the crowd on live stream, and don't forget to call them after you graduate as well. You're welcome. I'd also like to acknowledge our efforts to make this a more green celebration and encourage you to scan the QR code or visit the short link on the screen to see the program. As I considered the message I wanted to share with you, I recalled an oft-repeated quote that goes something like this. No one on their deathbed ever said, "I wish I'd spent more time at the office." And believe me, I get the point of that quote. Work should not be all-consuming. There's more to life. Yeah, I get it. And I don't disagree with the text. It's the subtext that I have an issue with. It's the implication that our jobs are something we do on the way to the fun part of our lives. I don't believe that. I believe work should be joyful. As young leaders, it's up to us, you and me and all of us, to model that attitude, to encourage that approach, and to foster that culture. Confronting and solving business problems should be engaging, challenging, rewarding, and yes, fun. This is not a new idea, by the way. Even Aristotle once said, "Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work." More recently, St. Louis native son Danny Meyer shared a story about his grandfather that drives the point home. Danny is the founder of Union Square Hospitality Group and Shake Shack. And in an interview in 2020, he spoke fondly of advice he received from his grandfather, who once told him this: "The people who do best in business are not the ones with the least problems. They're the people who solve their problems better and have more fun doing it with better people." Today, you are those better people. You are equipped to solve problems better thanks to your time at WashU Olin Business School. And the challenges, well, we have to acknowledge there are plentiful. There are macro problems like geopolitical strife, the rapid emergence of AI, and the uncertainty of cryptocurrencies. And there are micro problems like marketing new products, financing a business expansion, and navigating supply chains. The challenges are there, certainly. I just want you to find the joy in confronting them. That's how I have approached my work over the past 25 years. As research in the Harvard Business Review reported in May of 2022, finding joy in problem solving improves engagement, creativity, and purpose. So when I see you out on the road or back here at Olin months or years from now, I hope you'll pull me aside. I hope you'll share a time when you and your team confronted a tough challenge, and I hope to hear something joyful in your story. Before we continue, I want to remind you that while you may be going away, you're not going too far away from Olin's global community. Our faculty, staff, and students have stood with you and you with them throughout your studies and experiences on campus and off. Let's take a moment to show our appreciation. Will all the faculty and staff members here today please stand to be recognized? And now it is my privilege to introduce today's keynote speaker, Christine Chang. Christine is co-CEO and co-founder of Glow Recipe, a clinically effective, fruit-forward skincare brand known for clean, efficacious, and cruelty-free innovations. Glow Recipe pairs the latest technology and ingredients with education to empower consumers to bring out their glow, while staying true to its core values: real, skin acceptance, inclusivity, and sustainability. Top media outlets including Forbes, Vogue, and ABC's Shark Tank have covered Glow Recipe's approach to skincare with market leadership in over 30 countries globally. The company has earned Adweek's Creator Visionary Award and Allure's Best of Beauty Award, and Christine has been named to Inc.'s 2024 Female Founders list. Christine earned a BSBA in 2004 from WashU Olin and a master's from Columbia University. Please give a warm welcome to Christine Chang.
Okay, hi everyone. So Dean Mazzio, esteemed faculty, students and parents, I am beyond honored to be here today. And first of all, congratulations to the class of 2024. Congratulations also to the parents and families and communities that have supported you along the way. This is especially meaningful to me because I myself was here in this very auditorium 20 years ago to the month for my own graduation, class of 2004. And I see some of your expressions. Thank you, it's the skincare. So, the past 2 decades have been multiple chapters that have brought me to you today. The first 10 I spent at L'Oreal learning the ins and outs of the beauty industry, and it's also where I met my co-founder, which kicked off the next 10, building my company, Glow Recipe. Glow Recipe grew from a 2-person bootstrapped operation to a global skincare brand that's now in 30 countries. And throughout that journey, I used many of the tenets I learned at Olin, including collaboration, strategy, not to mention all of those all-nighters fueled by cheese quesadillas at Bear's Den that I still remember fondly to this day, and have complete confidence that the next 4 years spent here will serve you well on your next steps. So today, I'm not here to expound on the glories of startup life. Having been on both sides of corporate life and entrepreneurship, I see the beauty, pun intended, in all paths. I'm here to speak to you about the 3 threads that tie these chapters together, advice that I would have liked as I was on the same precipice of these exciting next steps that you are today. So chapter 1, title is A Big Mess. We live in a world where so much of our connection is derived from scrolling, and it's almost as if the linearity of these highlight reels have conditioned us to think that life's milestones should unfold in the same way. And I, too, have tried to run in sync with what a supposedly successful life's cadence was supposed to be, and had often felt like these achievements were not happening significantly enough or timely enough. But in reality, the journey was most decidedly not linear. I grew up in Louisiana, went to Korea for middle school, went to Australia for high school before WashU, and we all know being the new kid every few years is really, really great. I started my career in beauty in Korea because that was pretty much the only job I got after graduation. I then had the bright idea that I wanted to translate novels and did a master's degree, not an MBA, in Korean literature in New York. Mind you, not in Korea, in New York. And then, scarred by my lack of apparent aptitude for academia, I went back to L'Oreal, but not as a beauty manager, as a temp. Leaving the workforce meant I essentially had to start from scratch. And though I had previously managed a team in Korea, I had to start over again. And then eventually, after a few years at the company, or several years, leaving an executive position, investing my entire life savings into a new business when my daughter, who's in the audience today, was 2, that one my parents were especially thrilled about. However, it's this tornado of messy, imperfect experiences that have gotten me exactly to where I'm supposed to be. Being the new kid at school every few years, learn to adapt and be flexible. Growing up and working in different cultures taught me to deal with conflict and uncertainty. The academic detour, if you will, of my master's helped me to fully embrace a beauty career that I realized I actually do have aptitude for. Even the experience with translating novels helps me tie my heritage to my work, which is something I'm beyond excited to wake up to every single day. So many of you have had lives punctuated by achievement, awards, and graduations, and internships and jobs. And I'm here to say that life does not happen in a straight line. It won't unfold just as you have planned. But what I can tell you is that as you explore, experiment, push through these moments where not everything is 100%, it will eventually be okay. You'll try things, take risks, and even if you aren't sure, it will all mean something in the end. The biggest learning that I have had as an entrepreneur is that if you hold your breath for that next milestone, you are missing the big mess, and sometimes the mess is where beauty actually lies. Chapter 2, effortless is overrated. So as a community-driven organization, Glow Recipe was the first in the industry to cast models completely blind, sight unseen, and also commit to no longer using words like poreless, flawless, perfection, words that didn't support real skin acceptance. There's, however, another word that I think equally doesn't support acceptance, which is effortless. I see this prevalently on social media. You want to look like you were born with it, as if it didn't cost you any effort. You just woke up like this, a nonchalant chicness. And this has historically been applied to beauty, where beauty is somehow only valuable when it comes without effort and without orchestration. But now I see this term seeping into everything when you not only have to be fit, accomplished, polished, stylish, held to unattainable standards, but you also have to do it naturally. Somehow striving for something has become grasping and contrived. And how often have we ourselves said language like, she's too much, he's such a try-hard, they're reaching, they want it way too much. The underlining message of the term effortless or the lack of effortlessness is essentially saying that someone is daring to do something that shouldn't be theirs. Words like talent are also thrown in here to liberally emphasize that there's no foundation or merit to this effort being made in the first place. The word effortless and the discourse around it, and also participating in it, is more impactful than we think because this rhetoric is being internalized to you can't struggle, you can't dream, and fall a little short. It makes you feel like you can't put a foot wrong. Is there anything more effortful than keeping things effortless? Instead, let's celebrate the courage to give it your all and fall flat on your face. Let's normalize that most things take work. And this is, of course, a separate discussion from hustle culture, which is a whole other topic. But let's understand that things can be really hard, consuming, and uncomfortable for people, and still cheer them on regardless. Let's embrace daring to do things, even though you're not the most likely person to do it, even though you don't have the natural-born talent or genius for it. Most of the time, things will not come naturally because things that are worth it seldom do. The act of creation is inherently imperfect, and showing up for yourself and your dreams is half the battle. Don't be afraid to let people see you trying in all of its imperfect glory. And let's be intentional about this language and think about whether it's meant to build people up or stop them from even trying. The last chapter is about taking up space. I heard the phrase, "don't be a bother," quite often growing up, compounded with nuances of my cultural background. I was told not to rock the boat, and conditioned to not be a burden, I found myself shrinking for the convenience of others. Invisibility and conforming to expectations can be safe, but at what expense? Over the course of my career, I realized that my opinions are just as good as what's being verbalized, that I had something to contribute to say. I also didn't have to contort myself into the traditional definition of gravitas or executive presence. And this is something I still grapple with at times. Being able to show up as myself, dress as myself, represent the joyfulness and colorfulness of my brand, while still being taken seriously as an effective business operator. This is why creating this brand has also meant so much to me as a founder. Glow Recipe was born out of the belief that your products could be both effective and sensorial. We often liken it to Legally Blonde, where you can wear pink and sequins, but also kill it as a lawyer. Thank you, Dean. Your products can do the same, and there are strong parallels between this and my personal experience, especially as a female founder, believing that being authentically yourself and true to things that spark joy for you can coexist with being effective and powerful. Taking up space means that at times, you will be in rooms where you feel out of reach, that you feel out of your element, but you will quickly realize that this feeling is not something that you alone are having, and most of us, quite honestly, are just navigating the best we can. I hope each and every one of you understands that the world needs you to honor who you are and to be visible and to be heard. We are only doing ourselves justice when we ask, why not you, versus why you. The epilogue of these chapters is that your words shape your reality. So I'm leaving you today with a bouquet of the following words. You will be incredible. You will change the world. You'll touch lives with kindness and empathy. You'll root for one another because there's room for all of us. I know it's an uncertain, unprecedented time in the world, but I know if anyone can make change, I believe with every ounce of my being that it is this generation sitting before us. Take flight, savor every moment, and I am so, so proud of you, class of 2024. You deserve to shine. Thank you.
Wow, that was wonderful, Christine. I'd like to present you with a gift in appreciation of your remarks. The Dean's Honor presented to Christine Mi Chang. And now I would like to welcome your student speaker, the individual the class of 2024 chose for this honor, Shreya Penmetsa. Shreya is a success story from one of WashU Olin's pre-collegiate programs, the Fleischer Scholars Program. And now, here we are as Shreya prepares to start her career as an account manager for TikTok's shopping division in Seattle. At Olin, Shreya has served with Arch Consulting, the Delta Sigma Pi professional fraternity, the WashU Marketing Association, the John B. Irvin Scholars Program, and the South Asian Cultural Association. Please join me in welcoming Shreya to the lectern as she shares some of her thoughts and announces our Reed Teaching Awards.
We're down here at 5'1". Hello to the class of 2024 and to all the parents, family members, and supporters joining us today. I feel so honored and lucky to be here. And I gotta give it to the Olin Undergraduate Business School for preparing me for this. Being up here on stage isn't even half as stressful as our first Management 100 exam, and we took that on Zoom. Class of 2024, I truly cannot believe the day has finally come. And unlike 2020, we actually got a ceremony this time. And not just an email that overused the term unprecedented times. I don't know how you all are feeling about the whole graduating future thing, but to tell you the truth, I'm pretty terrified. I mean, for 17, 18 years of our life, school is pretty much all we've ever known. For as long as I can remember, I've measured my life in semesters and summers, 11:59 p.m. deadlines, GPA, extracurriculars, and classes. And suddenly, I'm supposed to measure my life in fiscal years? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't really know who I am without being a student. And I don't just mean the academics, I mean all of it. When I think of my time at Olin and at WashU, I think about the ease with which I met some of the best and most brilliant people that I know. I think about basking in the sun on Mudfield on a warm day, or frolicking through Europe during study abroad, or going to Bower Hall to lock in only to end up yapping with everyone there and never getting anything done. But even when we look around here, we just see so many familiar faces, whether it's friends, teammates from group projects, or at the very least, people you've sat behind in class while they do the New York Times games on their laptop. I know that there are a ton of exciting things that come with adulthood beyond college, but I can't help but feel strange saying goodbye to a comforting era of my life that I've cherished so much for so long. While change is pretty much inevitable, as much as I've tried to convince myself otherwise, one thing I do take comfort in is that it's not just our circumstances that change, but also us as people, and how we define happiness and success is constantly going to evolve. I mean, think about yourself when you were a freshman walking into WashU. Jump scare, I know. But the things that made you happy then probably look at least a little bit or a world different than today. Back then, fulfillment might have been acing a class, landing your dream internship, or making a new friend. But tomorrow, happiness could be treating your parents to something nice, pivoting your career, fighting for a cause that's important to you, or getting back into a hobby you've always loved. So whether you're terrified about the future like me, over the moon, or have no clue what's next, be open to the idea that your notions of success and happiness are iterative. That's why I've always hated the interview question, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? I mean, sure, I have a pre-rehearsed answer that I've somewhat convinced myself is true, but I know future planning is important, but I'd just be naive to project what I want today onto how I'll define success and happiness a decade from now. With every success and failure, rejection, eye-opening experience, and new perspective about the world, we're bound to change as people. And hey, a lot may change in the years to come, but I'm confident that the relationships and the friendships that we've built during our time here will remain strong, whether we're living on the South 40 or a couple hundred miles apart. And on the note of strong relationships, I'd be remiss not to shout out my mom and all the moms. I know we only allot one day out of the whole year to celebrate all your sacrifices, love, and care. And here we've decided to take that and make it about us. So happy Mother's Day, I guess. Jokes aside, thank you so much to all the moms, parents, family members, friends, faculty, and supporters that have been with us throughout our journeys. We wouldn't be here without you. And class of 2024, as our time at WashU comes to a close, I'm reminded of a really cheesy but very applicable quote. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? And with all the change in the last 4 years, I'm so incredibly proud of the people that we've become. And I can't wait to see the people that we all go on to be. Congratulations. I know all of you don't know me well, but I was really fighting back tears at the end of that. And I know you thought you got rid of me, but I have one more bit. It is now my honor and privilege to present the Reed Teaching Awards. Every year, the graduating class nominates their professors for these awards to commend them for excellence and passion in teaching. For the Reed Teaching Award for a required course, our class selected Professor Stacy Thomas. While I didn't have the privilege of being a student in Professor Thomas's class, I've witnessed the deep dedication and care she has for teaching and helping students develop real-world experiences in management communications. From connecting students to alumni and internship opportunities to cultivating a collaborative and energetic environment in the classroom, Professor Thomas has an enormous impact on Olin every single day. I will now present the Reed Teaching Award to Professor Stacy Thomas. For the Reed Teaching Award for an elective course, there was actually a tie this year, and I'm proud to say both of these outstanding professors are from my home department, marketing. Ooh, go marketing. For the first recipient of this award, our class selected Professor Michael Wall. Despite not being a student in his class, it was actually Professor Wall who inspired me to pursue marketing at WashU. He brings his deep expertise in marketing to the classroom and excites all of his students with his passion and engaging discussions. We are so lucky to have you in the Olin community. I would like to now present the Reed Teaching Award to Professor Michael Wall. For the final recipient of this award, our class selected Professor Nora Williams. I was lucky enough to be Professor Williams' student this fall in her consumer behavior class. I've never left a class quite so excited to share what I've learned with my friends each day. Not only is Professor Williams brilliant in her field, but she is constantly helping our students find real-world application to course material and even use our knowledge and resources to help nonprofit organizations in the greater St. Louis area. I will now present the Reed Teaching Award to Professor Nora Williams. Thank you so much.
Are you ready? Is everyone ready? Paige LaRose, take it away.
Great. My pleasure. Thank you, Shreya, for your very honest remarks and for presenting our Undergraduate Reed Teaching Awards. Good evening, everyone. I'm Paige LaRose, Senior Associate Dean of Olin Undergraduate Programs. Before we begin with the presentation of candidates combined with the individual awards, I would like to spotlight several honors and distinctions that are outlined in your digital program. Let's begin by highlighting our graduate who completed their honor thesis in business administration. Will Anne-Marie Misati please stand to be recognized? Next, I ask all graduates who have been nominated to join Beta Gamma Sigma, the International Business Honor Society, to please stand. And will our Center for Experiential Learning Scholars please stand? These graduates have given their time, energy, and leadership to help advance our experiential learning programs. Finally, I would like to acknowledge the recipients of several Olin scholarships. Please stand as I mention your scholarship. The Danforth Scholarship. The John B. Irvin Scholarship. The Business Dean's Scholars for the Olin Distinguished Scholarship. And our Annika Rodriguez Scholars. We are now at the moment you all have been waiting for. Dean Mazzio and I will present the graduating class of 2024. This is a big moment for each of you and all of your families. We do respectfully ask that you remain in your seats until our final candidate has crossed the stage this evening. Let's first introduce our student marshal, Shreya Penmetsa, who will lead the class in crossing the stage for recognition.
Shreya Penmetsa. Jordan Danielle Goldberg.
Jordan has earned the John W. Boyer Award in Finance.
Michonne Joyce Fume Levine.
Michonne has earned the Crest Consulting Award.
Connor Real Bars.
Connor has earned the Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key and the Powell Nyland Prize.
Adam Lee Haken.
Adam has earned the Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key.
Nathan Harold Weil Rogers.
Nathan has earned the Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key.
Lily Rose Siegel.
Lily has earned the Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key.
Sydney Caroline West.
Sydney has also earned the Delta Sigma Pi Scholarship Key.
Alexander Martin Casali.
Alex has earned the International Business Student Award.
Spencer Max Min.
Spencer is the recipient of the Ellen and Richard Sandor Finance Award.
Jonathan Adam Fishman.
Jonathan has earned the Arthur M. Seltzer Accounting Award.
Adira Rachel Mueller.
Adira has earned the Joseph W. Towell Prize.
Emily Jordan Lynn.
Emily has earned the Undergraduate Marketing Award.
Ari Benjamin Blumkin.
Ari has earned the Center for Experiential Learning Impact Award.
Alexandra Jennifer Blake.
Alexandra has earned the Outstanding Entrepreneurship Student Award.
Kelsey Jolene Closeman.
Kelsey has also earned the Outstanding Entrepreneurship Student Award.
Jalen Terrell Bogard.
Jalen has earned the Loeb Prize in Leadership Award.
Matt Hamilton Cummings.
Matt has also earned the Loeb Prize in Leadership Award.
Quade Lee Pullman.
Quade has earned the K. Rowe Memorial Award.
Cullen David Capuano.
Cullen has earned the Outstanding Student Athlete Award.
Annalise Claire Johnson.
Annalise has earned the Dean's Special Service Award for her leadership in our Olin Peer Ambassadors Group.
Rachel Mary Kleben.
Rachel has also earned the Dean's Special Service Award for her leadership in our Olin Peer Ambassadors Group.
James Charles Donahue V. Emily Marie Flores. Juliana Hernandez Gonzalez. Eric William Arlen. Vytautas Staniskis. Sam Max Treaster. Shreya Sanjeev Patel.
Congrats, Seth.
Seth Singer Malamed. Dia Krishnan. Stella Thomas. Madison Alexa Hunt. William Vincent Valdez. Rebecca Adele Lyons Silver. Nikos Matthew Clayman. Eitan Svi Kent. Davis Todd Ray. Ian Alexander Simons. Dylan Grant Lane. Jared Matthew Phillips. Nathaniel Ari Case. Gaurav Singh. Zachary Feldman Hausner. Allison Rose Crudell. Brett Mitchell Davis. Adam Zimble Marcus. Lucienne Alexandra Merkatz. Sydney Grace Solomon. Ariel Fine Bauer. Inara Jasmine Khan. Simon Yuhyun Beck. Rebecca Vered Hershkowitz. Reese Allen Nicholson. Carl Vestberg. Danny Ian Saslow. Weston Fisk Blaby. Jason Ali Rickett. Lauren Elizabeth Wagner. Michael William Spenner. Sebastian Salazar. Jai Vivek Agrawal. Andre Christopher Lee Noronha. Sandro Yon Sergiu Chelebideki. Anne-Marie B. Masati. Terrell David Harris. Maria Constance Bappas. Jeanette Sierra Smith. Thompson Zhu Hong Liu. James Andrew Hahn. Nicholas Lothar Pippis. Krish Sabal. Matthew A. Mignani. Peter Albert Bukhari. Adam Mark Schwartz. Justin Robert Lewitis. Sophie Navoa Jajurakar. Tia Danielle Lemberg. Spencer Clayton Linenberg. Michael Robert Vaughn. Mariana Montserrat Rosales. Jessica Lee Brooks. Ashley Nicole Lay. Eileen Shin-Yoon Chong. Abigail Geffen. Jihu Jane Lim. Jessica Manue Huang. Sarah Chen.
Sanjay Lee.
Yu Jun Park. Joyce Lee. Cynthia Chong.
Claire Horton.
Aviva Michael Diamond. Haley Beth Kalb. Gianna Christine Inguajato. Neha Alice George. Abigail Elizabeth Jones. Alexander Julius Cohan. Arjun Singh Garcha. Gabriel James Sirik. Jay Batra.
Tristan Joseph Parker.
Adrian Jiren Hong. Caleb Song. Arun Vikram Mehra. Max William Keene. Ian Bishop Green. John Frederick Miller. Robert John Pala. Melanie Hayu Sun. Jillian Song. Natasha Chuka. Ashna Parameshwar. Mackenzie Jane Turnbull. Grace Elizabeth Medeiros.
Congrats, Grace.
Grace Di Bartolomeo.
Thanks, Hannah.
Anna Diane Lariza. Ryan Glenn Kerr. Nathaniel Lewis Zittner. Justin Novellis. Faith Chidibere Phillips.
Congrats, Ben.
Benjamin Ross Sirota. Nell Barrett Shantz. Julia Emily Candiotti. Abigail Jillian Clapp. Jonathan Dylan Mossberg. Melissa Villegas Marin. Calvin Z. Xie. Brooke J. Wang. Gavin S. Frank. Pranav Skanda Ram. Aisha Hassana Ali. Melinda Lee Shui. Abigail W. Lee. Casey Jane Tatel. Gwyneth Madeline Elizabeth Lee. Christina Wilson. Bryn L. Weisholtz. Madeline Sophie Siegel. Isabel Levy. Mamataz Kalam. Vinya K. Reddy. Hiba Nafisa Mohammed. Pooja Patel. Sadyat Sinha. Chloe Suzanne Hewlett. Matthew Stephen Wilton. Ezra Mishkal. Noah Vermis. Jared Francis Cunningham. Kazad Barucha. Ashley Jordan San. Fiona Josephine Botner. Catherine Yu. Courtney Arellano. Rosie Helena Feinblum. Audrey Sinclair Egley. Aviral Prakash Asthana. Brian Jan Jakubik. Connor D. Wood Sr. Kyle John Catry. Julian Indy Tornucciolo. Oliver Luke Reinhardt. Aaron Thomas Taylor. Andrew Peter Eng. Noah Michael Basson. Min Yoon. Daniel Mark Prindeville. Renee Jaleese Brooks. Olivia Barrett Wagoner. Julia Elizabeth Gualiardo. Rajat Nepal. Tommaso Ricardo Mayoko. Larry Liu. Yi Zhao Shen. Gina Lee. Travis Henry Paulson. Wallace Lynn. Yoel Marie Golko. Robbie Haidori. James William Benacerraf. Eric Glasgow Mindel. Hyun Jong Wang. Lindsay Ann Gorman. Callie Marie Kiesler. Daniel Deviney. Grace M. Lee. Landon Kirk Johnson. Richard Hong. Henry Paxton Frederick Goldberg. Ashley Lin Fang Yap. Constance Ting Hu. Aiden August Stutz. Jason Eric Hyman. Kyle Jaime Hernandez. Aaron Zachary Gross. Richard Lee. Alina Hariani. Brianna Mendez. Madison Brooke Lowe. Zachary Sherwin Malice. Kevin Crow. Ichwen Yu. Ariella Sofia Romero. Spencer Maxwell Lampkin. Ishan Kothari. Scott Frederick Sobel. Sai Tejaswi Chidamseti. Noah Bahari. Jacob Carl Middleman. John Brian Daniels. Michael Anthony Costello II. Justin Max Morgenstern. Jonathan William Sky.
William Dakin Taft. Rutger Zenner. Benjamin Joseph Zalta. Rohan K. Mercandati. Chris Kazantsis. Daniel Sachs. Christopher Vartanian. Sasa Tong He. Suin Yoon Yao. Yushuan Wang. Jiawin Yu. Lei-Yin Wu. Dean Mazzio, it's our class of 2024.
On behalf of our faculty and staff, I wish all of our graduates the best. With your graduation, you expand your global network to include thousands of Olin alumni. Welcome to the alumni family of Washington University and Olin Business School. Please join me one more time in congratulating the class of 2024. This concludes our ceremony. Please remain seated until the stage participants have led the recessional out of the field house. I would like to invite you and your families to join us for Olin's open house during the Chancellor's Commencement Festival tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Knight Hall atrium. Until then, graduates, once again, congratulations. Now go out and change the world and have fun doing it. Thank you.